Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Another video, and I'm using my cool camera again. This video today is going to be about a product that I have just received. I bought it, and it is my favorite product for carrying these radios. Now, I use radios in Airsoft. I think a lot of people do use radios in Airsoft. However, I would say a lot of people use radios in Airsoft, not in every game. Like when I go and play, I don't normally go and play by myself. I play with a couple of guys that I've played with for a while, and we all take it very seriously. A lot of the games, if there's more than one of us, more than two of us, we're running comms, and that means radios are with us. And that means we're wearing headsets, etc. And so that has meant that I like to keep my gear kind of compact. I've realized like less is more, but really I need magazines, I need my dump pouch, I need like a grenade pouches, my way to carry my secondary, and then this is the main thing. Like on my plate carrier, on my chest rig, I've normally done a lot of cable management, which is making sure that my radio cable is not getting in the way, it's not hanging up on my sling. And there are lots of different radio pouches that I have tried over time and not liked them at all. Or they've been fine for a while, and then I thought, you know what, like I need to find something better. And there is a radio pouch that I absolutely love, and I've got one that's attached to my plate carrier, and I would pull it off, and if you watch my plate carrier video or my setup video with my plate carrier, you'll know what it is. But I would pull it off and put it onto my chest rig, pull off my chest rig, put it onto my plate carrier. And they didn't have these available on the Haley Strategic. I've just given away the name of the company. The Haley Strategic website, if I do it that way, that's the logo, guys. That's the logo there. They didn't have it on the website in the color that I wanted for a long time. You can get these if you like when I've talked through it on the Evike website in different colors. So if you like it, you want to go and buy it, please use my link down in the description because that means it will support the channel as opposed to just going evike.com and doing it. But I have to say, this is my favorite pouch for radios. So I'm going to do an unboxing, I'm going to open it up, and then I'm actually just going to kind of show you guys how it works. And then hopefully, you guys can give me some feedback. If you know of a better radio pouch, which you think I should spend more money on, let me know that as well, because you know me, I'll probably go and buy it. Anyway, this, guys, is the package that came in. This is the Haley Strategic branding, and the name of this thing is it's not actually specifically radio pouch. The name of it is their Haley Strategic PRC Pocket, which stands for Pocket Radio Pouch for Thorax Chicken Straps. Now, I always remember it as the Thorax Chicken Strap radio pouch, because that for me seems like a really weird name. I don't really understand where it's coming from, but it is really, for me, my favorite pouch, as I've said 6 times. They've given me, I don't really want to show you that. I think I just showed you my address maybe on screen, which isn't great. But they've sent me here, which is the pouch, which I'm going to open it up in a second. And then they have sent me this, which is pretty cool. Haley Strategic sticker. Of course, we like one of those. I'm going to put it on here in a minute. And then this, which is also pretty cool. US flag, which is pretty awesome. I don't know which way on the camera. That's going to look better on the camera that way, I think. So I've never seen that before in a package. And then there is a little note. Haley Strategic makes some great stuff, guys. So it's expensive, it's meant for real steel, but it is really good stuff. So if you want to go and check their website out, do that as well, or go on Evike and have a look. That is the name right there. Or fantastic. Look, I can use my other camera and show you guys the name there. That's a lot better. Thorax Chicken Strap, PRC Pocket. And because my actual plate carrier, my chest ring is in Ranger Green, I decided I really wanted something to match it. Generally, my chest rigs I run in Ranger Green and black, and then I'll run multicam for my plate carrier. But there are a few reasons that I love this so much, and the main one is the material. It is just so, it's like firm, but kind of stretchy. It is like, here, I'll show you here. It's kind of like almost like elasticy material, but it's kind of like, I don't know how to describe it. It's like the side of my Cry back panel, if that makes sense. And it is a fairly big actual pouch, which means that you can fit some pretty large radios in it. Like this, for instance, my A-Lance here is not the biggest radio, but it's big and it will sit in there. And obviously if I'm, you know, wanting to like secure it in, I could tighten this strap if I want to. But the actual like size of it is pretty solid. Like that thing's going to fit that radio in. It's going to fit radios that are going to stick out the top, and then that retention's going to be there. But the real reason I love this is because it will also fit small radios like my Baofeng. And I'll actually, like on my other one, I actually removed this retention tag just because it kind of got in the way and got a bit annoying. Like if I was trying to pull my Baofeng out, because I actually on my plate carrier keep it here. So if I'm trying to pull it out and then this little retention tab got in the way, I wouldn't be able to get it out. And the other thing I worked out is that unless I'm upside down, this thing is not going to fall out. Like it really is. I think it's the style of the material. It's not like it's kind of like a, you know, like standard material like there is on the back, like a kind of cotton thing. It actually is this material that will kind of hug it. And obviously it's got your like MOLLE retention straps here, so you can like thread that through the actual MOLLE, or you can just hook it on here. Maybe that's the Thorax Chicken Strap. You could just basically chicken strap it on, but it gives you that MOLLE attachment, or you could just attach it to a belt if you've just got a belt and stick it over there. Obviously it's got the top here where you can run the actual cable out from your radio. But what I've realized is sometimes I'll run this guy because I have an attachment on which runs this from my PTT, or sometimes I will run this guy. This is a better radio. It's more expensive. Like it's a lot harder to like configure and stuff. Sometimes this thing, the UV5R, again, I'll put links to both of these below so you can go and buy them. But this, I would say if you're everyday, your normal airsofter, like this is perfectly fine. It's cheap. I think it's like $30, $40. So you can just literally just run great communications for the ranges you're going to need. This is going to have a lot further range. It's also kind of got like encrypted channels. It's got access to a ton more channels. So I think unless you are really taking everything very seriously, this is not going to be something that the everyday airsofter needs. But it is, it's definitely a better version than the Baofeng. But yeah, as I said, either of these are going to fit in here great, and like actually have that retention where it's not flopping around. It's like in there, like the kind of the bottom actually kind of seats it. Anyway, I'm kind of going round and round in circles. But the price of this is, I think, between about $35 and $45, depending on where you get it. They actually didn't have this in stock. They restocked it. I got my email because I put in my email saying, hey, please notify me when you restock it. They got it back. But the quality of this, because it's, you know, it's meant for real, like, it's a real steel product. It's not like a repro. And I have to say, after looking for so many radio pouches or going through so many, this is by far my favorite. So if you're looking for a radio pouch, or you're looking for something that's going to take multiple sizes of radios that is actually going to work really well with your gear, you can get it in different colors like black, coyote brown, multicam, ranger green. I would really, really recommend this. I've got other Haley Strategic like pieces, and they really do hold up well. So I'm going to attach this now to my chest rig. So then I can just run it as I need to. I could actually probably put it on here if I really, well, on this side, because my replica is going to be used on that shoulder. But I'll attach this to my chest rig. I'll easily take it on and off. So this will be my go-to chest rig one, and then I don't have to remove my other one from my plate carrier. I hope this has been good, guys. As I said, links and stuff will be below. If you want to subscribe to the channel, that'd be great. Give me a like, etc. I'd really appreciate it. I'll see you guys very soon on the next video, and I hope you're good wherever you are. Goodbye.